students, today I am going to explain you exercise 3B. So our first number question, it's given there, the difference between simple interest and compound interest. It means you have to find the difference between simple interest and compound interest. Answer: on a certain sum of money is 54.40, means the difference of CI and SI, it's given 54.40. What it's given there for 2 years, means time it's given 2 years, rate it's given 8% per annum, and you have to find the sum. So right here, rate equals to 8%, time equals to 2 years, P you have to find, you have to take P is equals to X, then you have to write down the simple interest formula. P into R into T by 100, put the values, after that you are getting 4x by 25. Then you have to find simple interest. Then after that, after finding the simple interest, you have to find compound interest. Compound interest formula is there, amount minus principal. So write the formula of amount, it's P bracket under 1 plus R by 100 bracket out and minus P. After that you have to put the values of rate and you have to put the value of time. Put the rate, it's given 8, here time it's given 2, divided with the 4 table, you are getting 2 up and down 25. 25 into 1 you are getting 25, 25 plus 2 you are getting 27 by 25. Here it is given a square, so you have to multiply 2 times. 27 multiplied 2 times you are getting 729 by 29x, by you are getting 25 into 25 you are getting 625 minus x. So what you have to do, you have to take the LCM, then after that down you are getting 625. You have to subtract 729x minus 625, you are getting 104x by 625. After that, what it's given according to the question, it's given compound interest minus simple interest. The difference you have to find, it is given 54.40 rupees. So what you have to write, you have to write the compound interest answer here, value here, and simple interest value here. Then after that you have to take the LCM of 625 and 25. You are getting 625. In 625 it is coming 1 time, so you have to multiply with 1, you are getting 104x. Then minus, in 25 table you are getting 25 times 625, so you have to multiply 4x into 25, you are getting 100x. So 104x minus 100x, you are getting 4x by 625. Now what you have to do, you have to find the x value. So right here x, you have to multiply 54.40 into 625, by you have to send 4 into 100. How it's 100 came? You have to remove the decimal, you are getting 100 down. So do the calculation, after that you are getting x equals to rupees 500. Answer. Second number question, it is given, a sum of money invested at compound interest amount to rupees 19,360. Means what it's given, amount it's given 19,360, and in 2 years it's given for 2 years, and to 23,425.60 in 4 years. Mean 2 cases here it's given, one for 2 years and second for 4 years. So what you have to write for first case, right here amount equals to 19,360, time equals to 2 years, and principal it's not given, so write P equals to X. Then after that what you have to find, you have to find rate, and then you have to find the original sum of the money. So right here R by 100, A equals to P bracket under 1 plus R by 100 n. So now put the values, you have to put the value of time. Now you have to put the value of amount, you have to write 19,360. P value you have to write X, then after that you have to take as equation number 1. For 4 years what you have to write, amount equals to 23,425.60. Then after that you have to put the values, after that you are getting. Now after that what you have to do, you have to put the values of amount, then after that you have to take the equation number 2. Then after that right here dividing equation 1 from equation 2. Now what you have to do, you have to bring in the divisible form. For 4 years you have to write up, and for 2 years you have to write down. Amount value also you have to set up like this. Then after that what you have to do, you have to subtract it. You are getting 1 plus R by 100, 4 minus 2. One thing you have to remember it, that what it's given there, it is given x power m and x power n. What we have already learned, that if x power m is there, by x power n will be there, then the formula will be x power m minus n. Use that formula, and after that you have to do like this. Then 4 minus 2 you are getting 2, right here 2. Then after by divisible by 16 you are getting upside 14,641, and down you are getting 12,100. Like this you have to write here. Then after that what you have to do, you have to write here 121, because if you are multiplying 121 two times, you are getting 14,641. 11 if you are multiplying two times, you are getting 121. So write like this. Here also squaring, here also squaring, cancel it. Then after that 1 plus r by 100 equals to 121 by 110. Then this plus 1 bring here, you are getting minus 1. Then after that nothing it is there, take the LCM of 110 and 1, you are getting 110. So 121 minus 110, you are getting 11 by 110. Now what you have to do, you have to cross multiply. R into 110, you are getting 110 R. 100 into 11, you are getting 1100. Now R equals to 1100 by 110, divide it, you are getting R equals to 10%. Then what you have to do, you have to put the value of rate in equation number 1. So equation number 1, it's given the x, bracket under 1 plus, put the value of rate 10 by 100, divide it, you are getting 11 by 10 whole square equals to 19,360. So x equals to, write it will be reciprocal, so write 10 into 10 two times, 11 into 11 two times, divide it, at last you are getting x equals to 16,000, answer as a sum. Question number 3, it's given a sum of money lent out. Means sum already it's clear, it's given, sum it's not given, so take as a sum x. Lent out means निकाला गया है at SI at certain rate per annum. Certain rate it's given there, so you have to find rate. Then becomes 3 times of itself, means it's become the whatever the amount it's come, it will become a 3 times. So you have to write P equals to x and amount equals to 3x. Why we are writing 3x? Because it was given lent out. Lent out, after the interest it's lenting out, so it's become 3 times. So you have to write A equals to 3x. Then after that what it's given there, find in how many years, means you have to find the time also. Then the money becomes 27 times of itself at the same rate of interest per annum. Means what you have to do, you have to take case 1, case 2. In first case what you have to write, P is equals to x, amount equals to 3x and time equals to 8 years. Put the values like this, and after that what you are getting, amount equals, in the place of amount write 3x, principal x, bracket under 1 plus r by 100, bracket out 8, because it's given 8 years. So write here 3x by x, 3 x cancel, you are getting 3 here. Then after that 1 plus r by 100, bracket out 8 is there, bring 8 this side, you are getting 3 power 1 by 8 equals to 1 plus r by 100. Take as equation number 1. Now for case 2, what you have to take, P is equals to x and amount it's given 27 times of sum. So you have to write 27x and time it's not given, so you have to find out. Write the amount formula, then after that you have to put the value of amount 27x, principal x, bracket under 1 plus r by 100, and you have to write as it is, because and we don't know that what you have to find. 27x by x, you are getting x cancel, 27, bracket under, you are getting 1 plus r by 100. Write like this, 27 1 power 1 by n equals to 1 plus r by 100. Take as equation number 1. Now from equation 1 and 2 what we are getting, 1 plus r by 100 and 1 plus r by 100 cancel it, you are getting 3 power 1 by 8 equals to 27 power 1 by n. In 3 table 27 it's coming 3 time, if you are multiplying 3 you are getting 27. So what you have to write, you have to write 3 power 3 power bracket out, you have to write 1 by n. Now multiply it, 3 into 1 you are getting 3 by n. So 3 cancel it, then after that what you have to write, 1 by 8 equals to 3 by n. Cross multiply it, you are getting n equals to 24 years, answer. On what, question number 4 it's given, on what sum of money, means you have to find sum, will the compound interest payable annually for 2 years be the same as simple interest on rupees 9,430 for 10 years, both at the rate of 5% per annum. It means principal it's given, P equals to, it's given rupees 9,430 and R is given 5% and time it is given 10 years. You have to find out simple interest. You have to use the simple interest formula. Find out, you are getting rupees 4,750. Then P it's not given in the second case, so write here sum equals to x, means P equals to x, And compound interest is now you have just find it out. You have to write interest equals to 4,715, then time equals to 2 years, and a rate equals to 5%. Compound interest formula is the A minus P. So write the A formula here and minus P. In the place of P you write X, and after that put the value of rate and time. Yeah, you are getting here 21/20 whole square minus X. Now put the value of compound interest. Then after that what you have to do, you have to take the squaring. You are getting 441 by 400, subtract it, you are getting 441x by 400. X equals to, right here, 4715 multiply 400 by 41, divide it, you are getting rupees 46,000 you are getting as a sum. Question number 5, it's given Kamal and Anand each lent the same sum of money, means the principal will be same. So take P equals to rupees 100. Then after that what its rates given 5%. So take rate equals to 5%. Time it's given 2 years. So write here time 2 years. Add simple interest and compound interest respectively. Means you have to find both simple interest and compound interest both. So write here simple interest equals to P into R into T by 100. After that you are getting rupees 10. For Anand you have to find, so write amount equals to P bracket under 1 plus R by 100 by power n. Now you have to put the values. What you are getting 100 bracket under 21/20 whole square. Now as the amount you are getting 441 by 4. Take the formula of compound interest A minus P. Then after that you have to put the values. You are getting 41 by 4. So what you have to find? You have to find the difference of compound interest and simple interest. Subtract it. You are getting 1 by 4. So right here when the difference is 1 by 4, then principal is rupees 100. So if the rupees will be 1, then what you are getting 100 into 4. If the difference will be rupees 15, you are getting 100 into 4 into 15. You are getting 6,000 answer. For Kamal, you have to take principal as a rupees 6,000 and principal rate and time will be same. Put the value as a simple interest. You are getting rupees 600. And for Anand, the interest you have to find. You have to take as a principal 6,000. After that you have to put the same values. After that you are getting 6,000 bracket under 441 by 400 minus 1. At last you have to divide it. You are getting rupees 650. In my next video, I am going to explain you question number 6 to 11.